welcome to Book Club Preview. I'm Michael, and today we're looking at Warriors Into the Wild, Chapter 1. And already we can sense what going into the wild means. It starts off with Rusty. Rusty is this cat, and he's out there hunting in the woods, and he sees a mouse, and he's getting closer to the mouse, and he jumps, and he catches it, and he throws it into the air, and it goes boom, and it tries to get away, but he catches it again, and he throws it into the air, and it bounces, and then tries to run away, and what's that sound? Oh, the mouse gets away, but he wakes up. It was just a dream. But it smelled so real. Tasted so real. He's had that dream a lot lately. But he wakes up and he's inside a home, and his owners are pouring out some dry, tasteless cat food. He eats it because he's hungry, and then his owners kind of go away, and he decides to go outside. And he goes outside and he goes to the bathroom in some bushes, and then he kind of jumps up on a fence and I'm doing it like a human, but maybe he's doing it like a cat. Looks out into the forest, smelling the forest smells, and should he jump? Should he go and explore? Well, before he has a chance, Smudge, another cat, says, "Hey, what are you doing?" I'm just looking." "Oh," Smudge says, "you shouldn't go out into the forest. There's another cat. Did I have his name? No. What's the other cat? There's another cat, and he says, that other cat says you shouldn't go out into the forest. It's really dangerous out there." But Rusty says, "Oh, that cat doesn't know what's real. He's never been out there." But Smudge says, No, he has. And then Rusty says, okay, he has. "But I'm just going to go look into the forest, and I'll be right back." And Smudge says, "Whoa, it's dangerous, but okay." And then Smudge goes back into his house or garden or whatever. Now, at this time, Rusty can hear his owners saying, "Rusty! Ding, 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 ding." I don't know what they're doing. "Rusty, come in." And Rusty knows if he goes in, then he can lay in their warm bed, eat some delicious food, maybe get a few cuddles and pets. But if he doesn't go in right now, they're going to close the door, and he's going to be out all night. He jumps out into the wild. And as he's looking around and smelling the air, what is it? He stops. There's a mouse. A real mouse. He goes down low. And he crawls, or they say stalks, which is walking silently to catch something. Stalks after the mouse. And he's just about ready to jump when he hears something. And then dingle, dingle, dingle. The collar on his neck has a little bell. And the mouse runs away, and he looks up. And he senses something big that he's looking at, but he doesn't know what it is. And then he senses something behind him, and it jumps on him and grabs him, and it's on him, and he can't get away. There's only one thing he can do. It's going to be dangerous, but he flips backwards. He exposes his bottom, which is very vulnerable, but it helps to make the other cat land on, knock his air out. And then Rusty's free, and he runs back home. But as he's running back home, he's like, I don't like this feeling of being chased, and he turns around to fight. The other cat is so shocked that he turns around that he just goes boom, and they just land into each other. The other cat goes on one side and Rusty's on the other. And Rusty gets back up, ready to fight. His back is arched. And the other cat says, what? And the other cat says, whoa, hey, man. You're pretty crazy for a little kitty pet. Gray Paw, or not Gray Paw, but Rusty's like, what? What's going on? Do you want to fight me? And the guy says, hey, my name's Gray Paw. And Rusty's just confused because this cat that was just attacking him suddenly just starts talking to him like he's his friend. So Rusty kind of relaxes a little bit, and Gray Paw kind of tells Rusty how he's part of the Thunder Clan, and he's a kitten. Okay, and we find out that Rusty's a kitten too. And he's part of the Thunder Clan though, and he's learning how to be a warrior, and they're the strongest clan, and they're always fighting the other clans. But he does tell Rusty that he's lucky that the Shadow Clan didn't find him, because if the Shadow Clan had found Rusty, they would have just killed him and eaten him. Whew. But this is the Thunder Clan, and Gray Paw is just in training. And so they actually kind of connect a little bit, and they kind of talk, and Gray Paw's like, what's a little kitty pet like you doing out here? Why don't you run back to your two legs? I guess the two legs are the humans, and just go eat your food. And man, Rusty says, hey, man, a sharp, cute kitty like you could have a home if you want. Just go to one of these gardens and just look hungry. But Gray Paw hears this, and he's, oh, a kitty pet? Oh, never. Oh, that's the worst thing I could ever think of. Rusty's a little, what? I'm a kitty pet. Well, I'm a cat that lives with humans. But while they're talking, Gray Paw smells. You better get out of here. My clan is coming. If they see you, they're not going to be as forgiving as me. You better run. Rusty's kind of like, what should I do? And he doesn't run. And then out comes, boom, this huge, and maybe even beautiful, I don't know, blue star comes out. Okay, and Gray Paw goes down and bows low, and Rusty can sense the power, and he goes down and just copies Gray Paw. And then an even bigger cat comes out, and with this cat, Gray Paw goes even lower and more respectful, and Gray Paw kind of does the same thing, and this cat comes out, and oh man, Gray Paw's impressed. And we find out his name is Lionheart. And Lionheart and Blue Star, they kind of look at Rusty and they say, hey, that was pretty impressive for a kitty pet, fighting. Gray Paw, you used your wits rather than your strength. You're kind of special. I've seen you, Blue Star says. I've seen you looking out at us. And whoa, Rusty feels pretty special, pretty nice. I'm trying to think here. He says something, and Blue Star and Lionheart get a little angry and tough. And then Rusty's like, oh man, these guys are gonna kill me. And I think that is how the chapter ends. That leaves us to a lot of vocabulary. Oh my goodness, let me hit these really fast. I've been talking way too much. Tempting, something you want to do, but you know you shouldn't. Oh, should I eat that last piece of chocolate or give it to my brother or sister? Stifling means stopping. Haunches, that's like the back part of your leg. If you imagine a cat going down low, it's resting on its haunches, part of your leg. Intent means your goal or your desire. Bland, no flavor, no taste. Cloyd. I have no idea. I think I looked this one up, but I forgot. So you're going to have to look it up for me and tell me what it is in the comments so that way I can remember. And thank you. Ginger. Ginger is the color red when we talk about hair. Hair color is ginger. So a ginger cat. Rusty is a red cat. Distaste is something that's disgusting, not delicious. A few more here. Sorry to rush through these. Gestured is to motion with your body, right? Something like that. No words, but communicating with your body language, with your actions. Scoffed, kind of this sound of disbelief. Insist means pushing your idea. No, really, there are aliens. Oh, okay. Pushing your idea. Scorn is like looking at something with kind of anger or displeasure. Coarse is rough. So as he jumps into the grass and he can feel the roughness of the grass. Nostrils flared. His nose came out. I don't know if you can see me. But yeah, his nose extended, smelling everything. Treacherous means betray. His bell on his collar rings and the mouse runs away. Writhe is like to wiggle your body almost uncontrollably. And there were a whole bunch more other vocabulary words, but I didn't want to add another page here for you. Feel free to ask me about them when we get together, or write in the comments asking about those specific words you want to know about. That leads us to our discussion question. If you were Rusty, would you go into the woods or just stay in the garden and maybe go back to that nice warm bed? Of course, please make your own discussion question. That is all the time that we have for today. But thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Book Club Preview. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Hey, if you have any questions about the video today, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. If you had any other vocabulary words that you wanted to know what they meant, let me know. And also, if you're interested in maybe joining one of these book clubs, please leave a comment and I'll get back to you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.